Hey everybody, Jeremy from Moonshine Exchange here today. Still not feeling fantastic, so I'm going to make just a real quick video for you all about how I kind of use YouTube ads in a little bit of a non-traditional way to steal from my competitors. So this is a very, very simple campaign, a little bit different than the way that you normally use AdWords. But I'm going to walk you through how I steal off of my competitors for Moonshine Marketing. Moonshine Marketing, specifically, just as a reminder, does leads over the phone for local services companies, right? So that puts us pretty directly at odds with places like, Thumbtack or folks like that, right? Home Advisor, things of that nature, those marketplaces, right? Because they're basically saying, sign up and we'll get you X number of leads. So what I'm going to do is this. So I'm going to go over to campaigns, and as you can see, I've been playing around with them and I've been having some success. I'm going to go and I'm going to create a new campaign, right? And the reason that I'm going to do YouTube today for two reasons. Number one, folks, a number of folks have reached out to me about doing YouTube ads. Number two, this is kind of a little bit of an indirect way of going about it, right? So, one of the nice things about AdWords, and YouTube is done through AdWords, as is display and shopping and the traditional search AdWords that everybody knows and loves. What I'm going to do, why I'm going to do this is because I can still target the same keywords that I would using traditional AdWords, but I can do it for a fraction of the cost, right? So I'm going to create this campaign, and I'll show you what I mean here. So I'm going to create this campaign without a goal, and I'm going to say, YouTube competitor target, right? And so I'm just going to do daily. I'm going to do a $10, just not much, right? So I'm just targeting people in the United States. No start in date. I am going to take off the partners on the display network just because I'm weird about inventory. I'm going to create an ad group name. I'm just going to call this competitors, right? And I'm sure there's a lot of AdWords people out here that are like, oh no, you have to do it just exactly the same. Uh, you know, so this is cost per view, I should say. Sorry, started two rants there. A lot of AdWords people will say that you can only do one keyword per ad group. That is perfectly valid. That's not what I'm doing right this second, just because I'm just trying to show a very basic idea for this, stealing this competitor video view strategy, essentially, right? So I'm going to do maximum CPV, cost per view bid, right? So I'll pay up to 5 cents for a view, and I'm willing to, for a popular video, I'm willing to do a 50% adjustment. That means it'll go up by 50%. My demographics, I don't care about my demographics for this campaign. My audience, I don't have any predefined audiences or any audiences. I don't particularly want to I don't have a remarketing audiences right now. I'm not worried about any of this. Here's what I want to do. All right. So, just so you know, for all of you AdWords noobs out there, AdWords has four kinds of targeting, right? So they have broad, modified broad, phrase, and exact, and they all have different purposes, and they're all useful at different times. That said, what I typically see people do is exact matches for the phrases that are kind of battle tested and they know work really well. We're not super concerned about that today. We're either going to look at phrase or modified broad, and I'm going to actually do modified broad. So I'm going to do Thumbtack Pro login, right? And then I'm going to do Yelp. Sorry, whoops. I'm going to do Yelp business login. Business, whoops. Sorry, I gotta do the plus sign. So the plus signs are what make it modified broad. And then I'm going to do Home Advisor. And I forgot the plus sign again. It's a little late. Later than a Advisor Pro login, right? And so That's exactly what I'm doing here, right? Just competitor keywords. So, and not even that, I'm going specifically because I just don't want anybody going to HomeAdvisor. I only want their pros. I don't want anybody going to Thumbtack. I only want their pros because I'm trying to reach these small businesses that need leads, right? So I want their pro logins. So this is just a good tip in general. If you're trying to skim traffic off of somebody else, go, like a lot of people look it up plus the word login, right? Target that and you could get a lot of value because you're going to end up reaching these people. And it's not like it's like an ad that's right above it, right? And the search results, this is YouTube videos. So after they type that in, I know later on that you're using that login page. That's who I want to be reaching. So they're going to be targeted with my YouTube video, right? That's exactly what I'm trying to do. So then for the YouTube video, you copy paste marketing explainer, right? You can look up your that is not what I want. Okay, so we're just gonna go to my YouTube real quick. You're looking up your video, right? So I'm going to my channel, and then I'm going to my videos. I've got the explainer video on the channel here, right? So I just grab the URL, and I turn around and I drop it. The Moonshine Marketing Explainer video, and I'm gonna do it as an in-stream, I'm gonna do it, as an in-stream ad. Final URL, moonshine.marketing, right? And Moonshine Marketing, auto-generate, and then the companion banner, auto-generate using videos, right? You can do that, upload an image yourself. Ad name, I'm just gonna call this explainer, right? There's a little preview over here. You can see how it would look on desktop. And you can see, right, my average CPV is going to be 1 cent to 2 cents. I'm going to get, on a week, I'm going to see 5.3 thousand to 11,000 impressions and 2.5 to 4.9 views. So that means that about half the people that I get an impression on will end up viewing it, right? So this is pretty much it, right? I'm just going to save and continue. And then I'm going to continue to my campaign. And there we go, right? So now I have a viable YouTube campaign that is targeting people that exactly who I want to reach, just not even creating a lot of AdWords people. I know I was talking to a few think it's like a bad move to bid on branded competitor keywords. I completely disagree. I think that that's free real estate that you can be taking, or that they're just leaving on the table by not bidding on those things, right? It's kind of all's fair in love and war, especially when you're going to war with big companies. So yeah, I think that, definitely grab your competitors' branded names, and then do display in YouTube ads, right? And so you can kind of build brand recognition with exactly who you want because they're already looking up your competitor, right? And especially if it's something like their login page or whatever, you can absolutely, you can absolutely know that it's exactly who you want to be reaching, and they're likely already customers. Maybe they're not happy customers. Maybe they're like, with a lot of this stuff, people sign up for multiple sort of things, right? So I think that that's really the trick here. So I am going to get this. This should be running here soon. YouTube competitor target, right? So just all my video campaigns overview, right? That's that. Yep. So my competitor targets, it's running. So I will let you all know how that goes. But yeah, really excited about this. I definitely think this is an interesting strategy worth testing out for a number of you. Get out there and steal some potential business off of some of the big players in your spaces. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Have a good one and happy marketing.